Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am Rosalind Yukich. If you've never been here before, I just want to say welcome to my channel. Here I talk about faith, keto, and homeschooling. And so if any of those things interest you, go ahead and stick around today. I am doing my keto check-in. It is actually Thursday. My family is resting from the Thanksgiving meal, and I am in here recording my check-in, even though it's not Friday. I am not doing anything tomorrow. I take that back. I'm going to be decorating for Christmas tomorrow. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. So I'm doing this today. So my check-in, how did I do for my Keto Thanksgiving? Well, going back to my last video that I uploaded, I talked about the fact that I was having a chronic flare-up and that I was taking some over-the-counter medication. Well, that actually turned into an infection, and my doctor put me on antibiotics, which is funny because actually yesterday morning I talked about the fact that, oh, I haven't taken antibiotics for a long time. Well, I can't say that anymore. I am currently on antibiotics. Both my OTC medication that I was taking and the antibiotic not only kicks me out of ketosis, it raises my blood sugar. And so, yeah, there's that. So my reason for doing a Keto Thanksgiving and sticking to strict 20 grams of carbs was to stay in ketosis. And obviously that was out the window with the medication. So, not only that, I'm just not feeling well. I don't do well with antibiotics in general. It's why I try everything possible to not do the antibiotics. And I definitely tried this time. And it just got to the place where I just knew that it was just going to continue to get worse if I didn't, break down and take the antibiotics. And so, really the whole point of, doing, strict 20 grams of total carbs was totally out the window, because no matter what I do, no matter how, keto I am, I'm still not going to be in ketosis. So I went ahead and decided to go ahead and eat what the family eats, but really limit my portions of the carbaceous foods. And I did really well with that, actually. I didn't need the extra pressure of trying to do extra things for me, with just not feeling well. And on top of my really, my heavy work schedule that I've had the past couple of weeks, I just really needed to just sleep in this morning and take things easy today. And I've done both of those. I slept in and I was able to take things super easy today. And that really meant a lot to me. And it meant a lot to me to be able to sit down and just enjoy a meal with my family without having to worry about, what am I eating? But again, I really limited everything. And so I'm really confident with my decision. I'm glad I made the decision that I made. And tomorrow I will just be able to get right back onto my usual, eating, getting back into just, keto foods and stuff like that. I definitely will have, the types of foods in my refrigerator that I would normally eat, which are, and the reason why I didn't do that today is because, it's Thanksgiving and what I usually eat is not Thanksgiving type food. So I feel really good. I do feel great with the decision that I made, and it was the right decision. And so, I'm not going to be able to fast, obviously, being on antibiotics, but as soon as I get off of them, I'm going to be getting some good probiotics and, doing some fasting, getting myself, kind of back into shape with that, and then just continuing on, with my challenge. I think I'm going to definitely continue the fasting challenge into January. I feel like November kind of just went a little sideways. And it just wasn't anything I could control the whole month of November. I did my one fast last week, and that went really well. That I think for the month of November, that's just going to be it, just that one fast. So, I'm going to be fasting, doing my 48-hour weekend challenges through the month of December. And then I think I might actually do like maybe a bi-monthly 72-hour fast during December. I'll just see. I think that though, that's kind of what I'm planning towards. And I think that would be really, really great. Just, you know, kind of increasing that fasting window. I've done one, I think it was an 85-hour or 90-hour fast. I don't remember, but that's been the longest fast that I've done. I've done one 72-hour fast, and that went really, really well for me. And I do feel so good when I'm fasting. So I'm really bummed that I'm not going to be able to fast this weekend. I was super disappointed about that because, like I said, I feel so good when I'm fasting. And so that really kind of bummed me out, to be really honest. But it's just, again, not anything I can control. I don't feel comfortable fasting while taking antibiotics. But I know that, you know, once I've done this round, you know, getting into a good fasting regimen with good nourishing foods while I'm in my eating window is going to be super important, especially while taking a probiotic. I have some homemade sauerkraut in the refrigerator, so I'm definitely going to be eating lots of that, just really feeding those good, you know, bacteria in my body to get the good bacteria back up. So that's kind of where things are at. This is definitely not the video that I had planned on. And this was definitely not the Thanksgiving that I planned towards, but it's okay. You know, when life hits, you just have to roll with it. You know, if you allow it to really get you down, and if you let yourself get filled with regret and things like that, that's just not, it's not healthy. So in talking about all of this, and actually in recording this video, and in starting doing my keto check-ins every Friday, it has really led towards a word of the year that I've picked for 2022. In a previous video, I talked about my word for 2021 and why I basically ripped it up and threw it in the garbage. I'll link that below. And I really think that my word for 2022 is just going to be the word that is going to help me to just sort of take the next step in not only in, you know, my health journey, in my keto journey, but, you know, in just keeping my head in the right place, because I really feel like I'm in a great place right now. Not only with my weight loss journey and with my health journey, but just overall in my self-talk and in, you know, just the way that I'm approaching life in general. I feel like I'm in a really super healthy place, and probably the best place that I've ever been in my adult years. And so I'm going to take some time probably over the next week or two to talk about that. So thank you for joining me today. If this video encouraged you, you know, if it sort of helped you to realize that sometimes, you know, you have to make the best decisions for yourself, even though it's maybe not the decision that you planned. You know, if that sort of just, I don't know, gave you a boost today, just give me that thumbs up. Be sure to follow me and ring that bell for notifications, because I do upload a few times a week. So I'll see you again on Monday. Bye.